Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, man. And what we got here, we're going to talk about this Madden 99 club. You know, basically they revealed the 7 players that will have a rating of 99 in Madden 19. And I'm just going to, go over the players, who they are, and just give my quick opinions on ratings. You guys know how I feel about ratings, man. And if you don't, you'll definitely hear it in this video. So without further ado, man, well, before we actually get to that, really quick, I want to recognize what it says here on the actual, front page of this article. It says these elite players deliver outstanding gameplay in Madden 19. And to me, that's where it all has to come together, regardless of the rating. But anyway, I'll get back to that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first one up. As you can see, Tom Brady. Looking at Tom Brady, man, shows that he has a 96 throw power and 99 awareness. So from looking at these pictures, it appears that they're just pointing out, the top 2 ratings. I'm guessing. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it appears that they're pointing out the top ratings. As you can see, he's an overall. Now, I don't have a problem with the 99 awareness. I've always said that things like awareness, I don't think should necessarily decrease. Maybe if a player is not playing up to his ability, let's think about like a cornerback. I would love to see a game where, and I don't know if maybe it'll happen in Madden, I don't know, but I would love to see them get to a point where if the guy is continuing to get beat and things like that, maybe his awareness can go down. And I know there is a such thing as regression in Madden. I just don't know if things like awareness is tied to, how many passes he's given up, PBUs, things like that, how many touchdowns he's allowed. I would love to see something like that. But in the grand scheme of things, man, a player's awareness doesn't necessarily go down, especially a guy like a quarterback. And, the more veteran, more of a veteran that you become in the league, you would think you'd be able to keep your awareness. So I'm not mad at all with Tom Brady having a 99 awareness. Throw power, I guess, some people can question that. Some people feel like Tom Brady doesn't have the strongest arm or deep accuracy or what have you. But, it's all subjective. And again, I'll get to that point in a minute. Alright, so there's Tom Brady. He is going to be a number 99 overall in Madden 19. Next up, we'll take a look at a guy like Aaron Donald. And it's actually showing more than 2 ratings here. So I guess what I said previously is not necessarily the case. But it shows that his power move is a 98. His play recognition is 99. And his strength is a 97. Now again, Aaron Donald is a monster. Probably one of the best, if not the best, interior defensive lineman that you have in the NFL today. So I'm definitely not mad at the fact that he's rated very, very high. Obviously these different combinations of ratings is what's going to give him a 99, just like Tom Brady and others. So again, looking at Aaron Donald, you can clearly see that he is a force to be reckoned with. And if you haven't watched him play in the real NFL, I suggest you do so. So therefore, you could definitely understand why a guy like Aaron Donald deserves to be highly rated. Next on the list is Von Miller. We'll take a look at Von Miller's attributes. And as I'm looking at these pictures, clearly I didn't pay attention to him. What I said about showing the 2 highest ratings is completely out of the window. As you see, there's multiple things being shown here by Von Miller. So Von Miller has a 95 finesse, a 90 acceleration, 87 speed, and a 90 agility. Again, his collection of ratings is going to push him to a 99 overall. Once again, Von Miller is probably one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. I don't think we can deny that. I think if you look back to the example I use all the time, you look back at the Super Bowl when he went against Michael Orr and the fits that he was causing to Michael Orr. Yeah, Von Miller is that guy. Very nasty in terms of pass rush. And again, whatever you got to do to allow him to replicate himself in Madden, I'm good with that. And this is, just looking from a gameplay standpoint, not necessarily signature ability and all of that, which of course is something I want to see come in the very, very near future. I hope so. But, you got to find a way to separate these players. Again, I'm not mad at a guy like Von Miller being a 99. Now let's take a look at that bad man. Aaron Rodgers, if I channel my inner Stephen A. Smith right there. Aaron Rodgers, man, also a 99 awareness. I can agree with that. They have his throw power as a 97. Yeah, I don't think you can argue too much with it being a high number. I mean, again, it's subjective. You can argue the number. And it's funny, you know, you sit and watch guys argue about ratings. You know, oh no, he should be a 95. No, he should be a 96. And I'm like, really, what's the difference? You know what I mean? So clearly he should be highly rated there. Both awareness and throw power. I mean, a throw on the run. Well, actually, I said that wrong. His throw power is 97. And yeah, I think that should be that way as well. For whatever reason, I read that as throw on the run. I think it says something about that in his in the actual article about Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. I don't know where I got that throw on the run from. But anyway, throw power, I would agree, 97. And then his speed, 79. You know, not the fastest quarterback, but Aaron Rodgers can move. So I think, you know, at least getting him over a 70, 75, you know, at least getting him over that will be able to replicate him the best they can in terms of him being able to move. Not necessarily the fastest guy breakaway speed, but we know Aaron Rodgers can definitely use his legs to get himself out of trouble. So I'm not mad at him, how he's rated currently, and him being a 99 as well. All right, so the next person that we're going to take a look at here, guys, is Luke Kuechly. If you look at Luke Kuechly, man, play recognition 99. I don't know if you can argue that. Luke Kuechly is one of the best middle linebackers in the game, hands down. You know, if we think about my guy Ryan Shazier before he went down, I was always saying to myself, I want him to get to the Luke Kuechly level in terms of diagnosing plays. You know, Ryan Shazier had immense talent, huge talent, speed. You know, he was a film study guy. But I felt like Luke Kuechly was kind of like the benchmark of, you know, smarts and diagnosing plays and making football plays. You understand what I'm saying? Ryan Shazier, I think, would have been moving in that direction. Unfortunately, we all know what happened to him. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So I don't think we can argue Luke Kuechly having a high play recognition and a 99 awareness. He is going to be a problem in this game. 99 awareness, 99 play rec. And then his speed at 86, you know, he can move. You know, is he the most fast guy or the fastest linebacker ever? No. But Luke Kuechly can move, especially when he's coming downhill and once he makes a decision. So I'm not too mad at all about his rating. So shout outs to Luke Kuechly for being a part of the 99 club. All right, now let's go on to the next guy. Y'all know how I feel about this. Antonio Brown, AB, Boney Tony, all of the names that you want to call him. Catch a 99, speed 92, which I'm glad he's at a 92 because Antonio Brown is not the blazer that he once was, but he still is fast. He can still get behind people. He can still pull away. So 92 around that range, you know, the low 90s is cool. And he's a 98 agility. Can't really argue with that too much. Again, I try not to get into the actual number side of things because it's all subjective. But I don't think we can argue him being the 99. Being one of the top rated players in the game. Well deserved. You know, I'm sure Julio Jones won't be too far behind. But yeah, Antonio Brown, obviously, you know, the talent that he is, I don't think you can really argue that too much. So I don't have much more to say about Antonio Brown. All right, now the last person on the list here is Big Rob Gronkowski. A 96 catch, 83 speed, which I'm cool with that. Gronkowski has never been the fastest guy. You know, he's kind of lumbers his way down the field, if you will. But it's enough. You know, it's enough speed to get in front of somebody. Or, you know, if he's on the 15-yard line, he might outrun you to the touchdown. He's just not a breakaway speed type of guy. So I think, again, the low 80s is adequate for him. Not slow, but not super fast. Strength 85. I mean, of course, you can't question that, as big and strong as he is. And of course, again, just like everybody else, additional ratings and such, combination of those ratings will push him to a 99 overall. All right, so those are basically the 7 players, guys, that have been revealed as the 99, you know, the benchmark players, if you will, the elites of the elite in Madden 19. And now, you know, I just want to talk a little bit, guys, about how I feel about ratings. You know, we could argue this until we're blue in the face. I don't really dive into the whole number part of it. All I'm concerned with is what it said initially on the front page of this article, is that these elite players will deliver outstanding gameplay. That's what it comes down to. Differentiating players, making players different. You know, with them introducing now in CFM you know, your archetypes and, you know, your different metrics and, you know, your archetype overall and, you know, being able to build a guy to be what you want him to be. That's all I'm concerned with. You know, if I had it my way, I wouldn't even show the ratings. I wouldn't even show the ratings up front. I would just show abilities. You know, that's one thing that a lot of us guys who've been playing this football, you know, these football video games for quite a while, that was one of the things that we loved and still talk about from All Pro Football 2K8, as well as Madden 08 introducing weapons. Even though you still were able to see the ratings of the players in Madden 08, but in 2K8, all you saw was their abilities. You know, there were ratings underneath, you know, shout outs to guys like my boy Nef1, you know, all of the guys who were able to get into the hex editor and edit. You very quickly, you're able to learn, oh yeah, these ratings are here. They're just hidden, they're underneath. And it would be great, in my opinion, if Madden were to go that route, only because I think people get too caught up on the rating. And what I mean by that is, let's take a guy like Antonio Brown. You know, when him having a 99 catch, you know, when the rating, the number is there, people are going to expect him to catch everything. Even though he does, you know, catch most of the balls thrown to him in the real world, he also has drops. You know, and to me, when you don't show that number, you don't leave the expectation of somebody thinking, oh, he's supposed to catch that, oh, it's broken, why did he drop it? No. You know, nothing is 100%. There's nobody that never drops a pass. There's nobody that never overthrows a pass. There's nobody really that doesn't fumble. Even though there are some guys that rarely fumble, it happens. You know, there are no guys in the NFL that hasn't missed a tackle. And to me, when you don't show the rating and you just show the ability, then at least, you know, it's easier to stomach for those guys that don't understand that. And I think that's an easy way to transition into trying to create more dynamic gameplay without people getting pissed about it. But clearly, man, we all know that ratings are a big thing. You know, you even see some of the promo stuff where I saw they, you know, sent Luke Kuechly his plaque, and that's the reason why I think Madden, you know, Madden's rating system probably will never go away. You know, I think the best we can hope for is they continue to add more ratings like they've done in Madden 19. More ratings and more traits and more archetypes to differentiate players. And again, it all comes down to how do they perform on the field. As long as they are performing on the field and they feel different, and you know, an elite guy feels like an elite guy, an average guy feels like an average guy, and you know, a below average guy feels like a below average guy, I'm cool. I don't care about the number as long as they can properly tune the game and have it replicate itself on field. I could care less what the number is. All right, that's just how I feel about it. Okay, so that's just my thoughts, man, you know, on ratings. You know, hey, you know, the news came out, so I said, why not make a video, man, to give my quick 2 cents on it. But those are your Madden 99 club members, and you know, we'll see how everything plays out in terms of the game. All right, so that should do it for this video, man. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, cut on your notifications so you're fully aware of the next video. And I promise, guys, that it never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, that will wrap this one up. But until next time, let me know what you think. Peace.